Hello, I'm Dan Prince, back for another weekly Tuesday tip. What I am here to talk about today isn't necessarily a tip, but we're talking about the fact that the Fed has announced that they're going to lower rates 6 times in 2024. That's all I can see on anybody's social media or really in the news at the moment. So let's talk about it. Now, what does that mean exactly? Now, it's great news. Not here to burst anybody's bubble. What we're looking at over the last 2 years or so is the the Fed has increased the Fed funds rate so many times that now we're kind of at a flattening point to where the Fed has believed or they have seen enough evidence in the CPI reports, jobs reports, every report that comes out weekly, not entirely weekly. I'm not here to word vomit on you. All of the reports that come out throughout the month that show past month's performance has shown over enough time for the Fed to feel confident in the ability to lower the interest rates heading into 2024 or throughout 2024. Now, these aren't scheduled rate cuts that are to be expected. It's not, every decision is going to be on this date, whatever. What that really is more of a decision based, like how are we vibing right now? That sounds so millennial, but but that's what that really is. They look at the reports, they look at the data, and heading into the next month, how do they feel that decision will impact the economy? So it's great news, and what I think we should take away from that isn't necessarily that there's going to be all these, rate cuts. We should take into account that that means that in the spring and summer markets, we're going to have a much, much bigger pool of buyers and competition. Great. Awesome. Lovely. I love that. But what that means for the buyer is really where we're heading with that. If they are prepared now and we give them this information and they know what it means for them, they may be more likely to get off the fence and start actively looking a little bit more, because they know that when that news comes out, they are or they should know that when that news comes out, people are going to want to jump back into the market, get pre-qualified, list homes, and kind of start that frenzy back up again of money's cheap again, right? So we want to make sure that the people that are in the market right now are best prepared for that, so that when that does happen, they aren't jumping out and they aren't, we're not missing any opportunities. There's no money left on the table there for them, for us even. So great news. If you have any questions, or if you talk with this to your clients, I'm quitting. If you have any discussions with this to your clients about this and they have any questions, or even if you have any questions, tell them to give me a call. Probably not have them watch this Tuesday tip, because they're going to see me word fumble everything I just did. But give me a call or shoot me an email. I'm happy to discuss it further. Thanks and have a great week.